Do you know that Idumota, Idumagbo, Idushabe in Lagos are of Benin origin? I will explain. Wherever you see a quarter or a settlement that has the word Idu as a prefix, just know that they are of Benin origin, or they have had a very strong historical ties with the Benin in the past. Idu was a human, but the question is, who was Idu to the Benin people? Idu as a man was born in Benin at Ogbelaka. He is seen as the respiratory source of today's Edo population. He is seen as the progenitor of Edo people. Idu is seen as the progenitor of Edo people because he protected the existence and he secured the continuity of each lineage of all Edo people when there was a downpour that resulted to a heavy flood that almost wiped out the existence of today's Edo people. During this flood, Idu himself led the Edo people of that era to the East Hilly region of Benin, which is a location in today's Kogi State, a place called Uhe. This is not the deep history about Uhe or Idu. I'm just touching the surface. I'll talk about Uhe and Idu another day. But the Uhe they went to is in current Kogi State. Idu and Edo people coexisted with the inhabitants of Uhe as at that time. And Idu was chosen as the leader of all the groups as at that time. So Idu himself, recognizing God Almighty, created an altar which was called Awogene. This was the origin of Awogene, which is called the eyes of God. Idu became the priest of this Awogene. So many years later, after the flood, Idu's children and the Edo people of that era returned back to Benin, even if all did not return, but the ones that returned back settled in different locations. The people did not forget the brave man that saved the day earlier when there was this flood. So they started naming their settlements using the name of Idu as a prefix before the name of their choice. So Idu as an Edo word means settlement, quarter. Idu as a human became a peaceful figure to the Edo people. This is why in Benin, you will see locations like Idun Ihogbe, the settlements of Ihogbe people, Idun Erie, the settlement of Erie people, Idun Igbesawa, the settlement of Igbesawa people, Idun Ido, the settlement of Ido people, and so many others. So Idu, as an Edo word, like I said, means to dwell. It means settlement. The Un at the end means straight down. This is why when the Edo people are measuring lands, they will say Mamu Edumu. We took it straight ahead, straight down. So it is used in the context of land and settlement. They will say Idun. So Idu being a respiratory avenue for the generations that has existed in today's Edo land made the Benin descendants to name their quarters like they saw in Benin. They will also name their quarters with the word Idu as the prefix. This is why in Lagos, you will see places like Idu Ogbe, which is Idu Ogbe in Benin. You see places like Idu Magbo, which is Idu Magbo. The places like Idu Mota, which is Idu Mota, and so many others. They also have places like Inabere, which is Unwabehe, correctly in Benin. They also have places like Obalende, which is Obanede in Benin. They also have places like Obanikoro, which is Obanikao in Benin. So till date, the Benin people still see Idu as a very great figure in the history of the existence of the Edo people. So they name their children after Idu. This is why you hear names like Idu Bowa, Iduose, Iduoze, and so many others I cannot remember now. As you all know, the Edo people will never forget whoever is their great ancestors. Not like they forget all, but you know that there are people that are at the forefront of history. So those people will always be easily remembered. This is why the second Ogiso of the first dynasty of kings, Ogiso A, is well remembered in Benin. So people name their children after A. This is why you hear names like A Diawa, A Sogi, Erebo, Otame, Eresugi, and so many others. So we do not easily forget our ancestors that did great things. So leaving the western side of today's Nigeria, which is Lagos, we'll go to the eastern part. The Benin descendants there, which are the Ika people, also use the name Idu after some of their settlements, like Idumu name, Iduma Haba, Ogbe Ofu, Ogbe Dibo, and so many others I cannot list now. And if you want me to talk about the connection between the Ika people and the Benin people, kindly indicate in the comment section. I hope you now understand how the word Idun came about. And if you hear it anywhere, you can easily relate to the word Idun. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. See you on my next episode.